me again, the Rock Doctor, coming at you live with another installment of Lick of the Week. This one is number 25. So, what was all that crap I just played, right? Okay. Well, this little repetitive lick was pretty commonplace in the classic rock days of the mid-70s. And so let's talk about it a little bit. First off, yeah, we're in the key of A again, and I'm using my backing track in A number 1, the Guitarist Dream track, which I didn't think of that. This is pretty silly. But it is what it is. Okay, the lick lasts, again, for 2 measures, or 2 bars. And what I did was, I just played the same lick over and over. And we don't really do that, but this is a demonstration on how to apply the lick over a set of chords, right? So, the lick itself, the first part of the lick, the fancy, flashy part, lasts for 1 measure. And then I ended on a note at the end that matches up with the chord underneath it for the second measure. So, dry erase board time again, folks. Here we go. All right, so first off, I am using the A minor pentatonic scale. This time I was in the 5th position. I didn't change any of this stuff, but this guy here, in the 5th position. This is from my last video. I was too lazy to change all the frets. But yeah, in the 5th position is where I was playing, okay? So there's that. The lick comes right out of that home scale. The one that everybody knows. All right, now look. What I did was, this chord progression has a section that goes from A minor to F. It's a little flashy, but here's the basic bones of it. A measure of A minor and a measure of F. And that repeats 3 times, okay? So I did the lick 3 times in a row. And what I did with it was the last note of the lick, I played an A note, which is a chord tone of F. Take a look. The notes of an F chord are F, A, or C, so those are safe. The A note is the most common one to end on, really. I'll show you in a minute. And then, the last part of the chord progression is another 2 measures that kind of turns it around, and that was E minor to G. So I played the lick again, but this time I ended it on a D note. And which, if you look at a G chord, D is a chord tone of G. You'll see in a minute. All right, now let me get rid of this guy. Okay. Here's the nuts and bolts of the lick. Let me just play it real slow first, and I'll talk about it. This time I'll give you the fingerings and everything, even though I've got scrolling tab at the beginning of the video. Okay. All right, so I'm in the 5th position. For me to be able to play this lick, I'm going to use my middle finger to play the first note. It's the 7th fret of the G. Let me click on my crunch sound. So after I bend that G string, 7th fret, I bend it up a whole step. I immediately take my index finger and pop it down here to the E and B strings at the 5th fret, and I'm barring. So check this out. I kind of rake it. No, I take it back. I went down, down, up. Okay? So what I got again is the 7th fret of the G string, bend up a whole step. I pick down, went to the B string, 5th fret, pick down. And for whatever reason, I went to the high E string 5 and picked up. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Okay, to finish the lick off, I go to the B string 8 and pull off to 5. There's that pull off, 8 to 5. And what I do is that part of the lick lasts for 1 measure, and it's kind of weird. That's all 16th notes. The first 2 notes are 16th notes, 1 E, but then the last 3 are a 16th note triplet. Don't worry about it, but it'd be Andia, 1 E, Andia, 1 E, Andia, 1 E, Andia. So you do 4 of them to follow the first measure where the A minor chord is. Then you've got to end it on a chord tone of F, which is, again, following that 2-measure pattern of chords there. And I decided to play the 8th fret of the B string, which is a G note, but when you push it up, you got an A. So you got this. Now, I played that lick 3 times. I don't really do that in the real world. This is just a demo. I don't think I would play the lick 3 times in a row like that in reality. Now, but again, if you want to learn the lick, just do this. All right, now to finish it off, the second part of the chord progression goes from E minor to G, and I play the lick again in the same way. 1 measure worth of the lick, right? But then I ended it on a chord tone of G. So here's that. Check it out. So the chord tone of G that I chose was right there inside the shape. I like to play the 8th fret of the high E string. That's a C note. I push it up to D. Yes. So now here, let me do it again. I'll turn the track on and I'll do it. So it's a good exercise. And again, I don't really play the lick over and over like that repetitively. I might do it just, a one go round of the chorus. But here it is again. Let me do it again. F chord tone A note again. And then a G chord tone again. Like that! Alright. Well, I guess that's it. As usual, check out the backing track. It's my Guitarist Dream Track 1, and I'm playing over the first section. I looped it here on my laptop so I could do this demo, but it ain't hard once you get this thing on autopilot. It's kind of a cool little lick to have in your bag of tricks. Alright, so it's me again, the Rock Doctor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, find me a bass player, maybe order me a pizza too, whatever. It's all good. Don't forget, I love you, and I'm out of here. Bye.